So here we go. Well, I see, here we go. Hopefully. Normally it comes up and tells you that you're number 144 or something in the queue, but it's a bit delayed. There we are. So this is the coins. United by peace, the end of the Second World War. So, there's one of their famous medal sets. Right, so there's a whole raft of items here. There's some stamp and coin sets. Yeah, I think there's quite a lot. Obviously, this was going to be much more high profile than it currently is, I'm guessing. So there are 3 stamp and coin sets. There are 2 boxed sets which look like a newspaper or a magazine. Yeah, so with the newspaper, reproduced newspaper at that, I'm guessing. There's quite a few of those. That seems to be quite a high price, however, £3,180. It is only 24 sets, which probably accounts for the higher price, but nevertheless, it's quite high. So Second World War coinage. Also, this is the same sort of set that they had for Victory in Europe, I believe. And basically, these are old coins and a medal. I'm guessing the medal is real, but could be a reproduction. Certainly the coins, I think, are genuine, looking at the condition of them. I'm not sure that they're valued really warrants the price tag. So I'm not sure what that is as well. We'll come back to those. There's a lot of stuff here really to get through. So we'll start with the coins, shall we? Let's have a look at the coins. So this is the end of Second World War. The 2020 £5 gold proof coin, limited edition of 225. £2,640. So, you know, it's quite high premium on these coins. At the moment, the cost of gold is at almost a all-time high. Certainly in recent years, I think it's something around the region of, what was it, £1,500? I think it's £1,500 an ounce, just over. Yeah, so 225 limited edition. It's a £5, obviously gold coin, 39.94 grams, the usual sort of weight. So the reverse designer is Matthew Dent and Christian Davies. So surprisingly, there's 2 people involved. But guess what? Guess what? It's got nothing but text on it. Almost nothing but text on it. And you know my opinions about text on coins? It's lazy design. Okay, it's my opinion. I'm not a designer, but I do like to have a graphical element to the coin. That's my first opinion, just by looking at it. And yeah, I think I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. I mean, I know I've already seen the design. You know, they did show it in the preview, so it's not as though it's my first impression immediately. But it is a £5 coin as well, which I don't think they're as popular as they should be, to be honest. £5 coins. I think £5 coins will become the £2 coins of the future, should we say. But yeah, that's the gold coin. We'll have a look at the designers and everything else later. This is the Piefo coin. Again, the Second World War 2020 £5 silver-proof Piefo coin. 565 limited edition, £155. Not sure what the maximum coin mintage is. They don't seem to show it, which is slightly worrying. They don't offer that information. Does that mean that it's 565, or does that mean it's 5,650? I don't know. Obviously the same design, £155. I think that's about the same sort of price for going for recent releases. Again, it's not loading the... For some reason it does have this... Oh, perhaps it's not just me then, because the images haven't loaded again. If they're going to rush these things, you'd think they get the information correct on the website. Oh well, so that's 155. We're not going to hang around if the information isn't there. The silver proof, this is the sort of standard coin, I suppose. Limited edition, 2,575. Again, no maximum coin mintage stated. Same design, as far as I can see. There's obviously minor differences, but have a look at the design on this one. Yeah, see, it's very simplistic, which is a good thing sometimes, but I just don't like text being the main element on a coin, on a commemorative coin. Yes, it could be there, and obviously there are some occasions when it's justified, like on the dictionary coin, for instance. It's all about words, but the end of the Second World War is not about words. In fact, it's about the opposite. It's about the lack of words in some respects. Yeah, I mean, okay, the fact that they've incorporated the words war and peace at the end of a war to commemorate that 75 years on doesn't really inspire me. That's the problem. Hmm. 2,575 coins, but I still have no idea what the maximum coin mintage is on this. The Royal Mint did say that they were replacing their website last year, about a year ago in fact. I believe I've been told that there was a delay because of the current situation, but it does need an update really. And there's the brilliant uncirculated £13 coin. Now this does look different, but I don't know, this, I don't like the way they present these brilliant uncirculated coins. Rather than showing pictures of actual coins, these are the graphics. Yeah, not a fan so far, and there's a lot of information in the card here. The Potsdam Declaration, and so on. Because basically, just this weekend, of course, there was the 75th anniversary of the dropping of the first nuclear bomb over Japan, and that was covered in the news. I'm surprised that this doesn't seem to be on the mainstream's media, this coin. Not because it's a brilliant coin or anything, not because it's a significant coin necessarily, but because it covers the events it covers. And the BBC in particular have covered coin releases in the past. So, not so impressed so far with the design and the coins. I don't think I'll be getting one of these. I'm going to have to pick and choose what ones I get going forward. So these are the newspaper and history book sets. So 250 sets of the silver. I'm always slightly confused about these sort of sets because I don't know who they're for, because if you wanted to include all the enthusiasts, you'd really have more information on the coins, I would have thought. Or if you're going for collectors in general, why not include stamps and things like that of the time? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, it's just my first thoughts. I'm always slightly confused about these sort of sets are they really that popular? I mean, obviously there's small numbers, so 250 sets at relatively low cost, and it's going to be fairly unique. These sort of well, 250 uniques, but there's going to be some very small collection of people that own one of these newspapers, books, whatever. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know whether these are available outside these sets, or will be. But yeah, it includes the coin, obviously, plus the box with the content. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like it, but I don't know that it's worth £180 for the sets. From my point of view, anyway. I think it's probably worth about 150 at most, and that was what I would have paid, I think, to get one of these. 180 is a bit top heavy for me. If I were a collector, of course, of these things. We've already covered this, really, but this is 500 sets of this Second World War coinage and defence medal set. They've released this sort of thing before. I still think it's too high a price, because these coins are definitely not worth anywhere close to these sort of figures. And the medal itself, I think you can get those individually for around about £20 or so. So again, I think way higher price than it should be. 110 maybe. I think that would be pushing it even a bit there, but 110 would be about my limit on these sort of things. There are only 500, but it is twice as many as the newspaper sets, of course, for the silver ones. Of course, they don't specify the total coins for these particular sets. I'm not sure how many millions were produced, but some of them were more highly valued than others. Of course, some of these are reduced alloy, debased silver after the Second World War, 50% silver rather than the standard sterling. Yep, okay. You got the 2 sixpences there. You got the silver sixpence and the. Oh, sorry, that's the 3pence. I thought you had the two sixpences. What's that one? Oh, right. I thought that was a sixpence as well, but it's not, of course. So, never mind. Forget what I just said. This is also the strike on the day sovereign. Now, we got VJ75 as the mint mark on this one to denote. These are often quite popular. However, VJ75 on a standard sovereign, does that make it worth more? I'm not sure. 750 presentation on this, which is quite high. It's 10 times the number, the 75, obviously. Again, it doesn't have a maximum. Most of that's the maximum coin mintage of 750, so it is the maximum you're going to get. But that is quite high for a sovereign. And these sort of strike on the day editions. So I'm not sure if that's going to reduce its value overall. Of course, it's quite a high price coin anyway. So that's that. There is also the stamp and coin sets. So these are the brilliant uncirculated coin with the stamps. Looks like they're what? They're sort of four. I'm not sure what the choice of stamps means really. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so it's just 10,000 coin covers. Seems quite high to me. I don't know about coin collecting. I mean, I don't know about stamp collecting, but coin collectors see 5 figures like that and they get a bit scared. In the UK, 10,000 is quite a high number for the Royal Mint, but nevertheless, it is a good memento. It's 20 quid, so or under 20 quid, so you're not going to break the bank, but probably not going to get a massive premium in the market either. I don't know the stamps. I don't know where they come from and what their significance is, to be honest. I'm not a stamp collector, as you probably can figure out. 750 of these, 82.50. think that's all you're going to get. Yeah, doesn't really say, but I'm guessing it's the maximum you're going to do on these. And basically it's the same thing, just with silver coins or gold coin or brilliant uncirculated coin, as we've just seen. Not quite sure why. I'll go back, there we are. So there's the gold coin, 2,640, which I think is the same price as the actual gold coin. That's just weird. Strictly limited to 50 individual numbered editions. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they've done this before. Why do they price the gold proof coin cover at the same price as the gold proof coin? Because you're getting a cover for free. I mean, it just makes no sense to me. It's the same with the silver one, but I don't quite understand. You get a box with these rather than the cover, but I don't know. It depends on what you're planning to do with the coin, I suppose. If you want to keep it as it comes, then it probably makes no difference. But if it's coming to you for, I don't know, for grading or for putting into a collection, then it may make a big difference. I don't know. Anyway, it's not that exciting to me. It's the end of World War II, which, you know, at the time was very exciting for everybody. But as it says here, Prime Minister Clement Attlee announced the news at midnight on the 14th of August. So obviously not exactly 75 years as yet. We've got another couple of days, yep. So, what's to think of these? I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. They seem to get into this habit of, I don't know, of formulaic sets. Makes their job easier, I suppose, if they do the same thing over and over, but doesn't make for exciting coin collecting. And I'm just a bit disappointed that they haven't made more of this. But that seems to be the situation recently. There's a whole raft of coin releases that I'm a bit disappointed about. I don't know if everybody else has the same feeling. They just seem to be intent on making money rather than on the designs of the coins. And I think that's wrong. I think that's, you put in another 10% effort and you might get another 50% sales. Yeah, disappointing is the word of the day when it comes to these designs. It definitely sounds to me much more like a book launch than a coin launch. I'm guessing you understand. But yes, it's not the best design for me, and I may not be getting any of these coins. We'll see. Again, I rabbited on. I didn't need to, but I did. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. This is the latest Raw Mint release, and I'll have a look at this, see if I can do something with this stuff, and release a video sometime later today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Take care.